Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. We're going to do one more run with Alana, Blunder and Syntha just to get Blunder and Syntha up to level 4. Really it's not going to take much, just 3 experience. So I thought what we could do is we could go into the plane of elemental power and have a look and see what's actually going on in there. We could do the side quest over here. We could try and kill the colourless again. There's lots of different things that we could do, but I think getting into the plane of elemental power would be interesting. The earth demons, they're nice and straightforward to fight. The flame demons, they've got a lot of shield. That's my only real concern, but they don't have a huge amount of health, so getting wounds on them can work. And the sun demon has got a little bit of shield as well, but they should go down relatively quickly. Before we do that though, we're going to have a city encounter as we always do. As you shop for supplies in the sinking market, your hand instinctively goes for the purse at your waist. It's gone! You quickly scan the crowd and see a small vermling darting away from you, heading directly towards a sewer grating. Oh, take a clear shot at him with a bow? Yeah. You raise your bow and take aim at the thief. A woman screams, but you try not to let it faze you. As the vermling pauses to open the grate, you fire the arrow and see the furry figure drop. You smile and go to retrieve your gold from the corpse. You get a lot of dirty looks though. Apparently firing a bow on a crowded street is frowned upon. I don't care about losing reputation in this situation. Much better than losing gold. Who knows what would have happened if we actually chased him down. Our reputation is still 3. It's still good. So yeah, overall, I think that came out all right. Plane of elemental power. Let's see how dangerous this place is. Now, if it looks like it's going to go badly, we'll just gather as much gold as possible so we can potentially go to the Enchantress. And we have our first encounter. Not far outside Gloomhaven, you look up to see a large bird flying overhead. Something is odd though, its movements are jerky and there's smoke billowing out of it. Then you see it plunge into a sudden nosedive and crash into the ground off the east. You rush to the scene and find a limp, soot-covered quattrel kicking a giant winged contraption made of leather and metal. "Curse this wretched thing," he yells in frustration. "I thought I'd worked it out and then I suddenly lost pressure in the piston chamber." He looks over at you. "You there! Wonderful timing! Help me get this thing back in the air. There's no time to waste." Sure, let's help out. You set the wings and bang out a few dents while the quattrel repairs his pressure problem. In under an hour, the quattrel declares the contraption airworthy and jumps into the cockpit. You stand clear and watch in awe as the thing begins flapping wildly, then sputters forward and lifts off the ground. Unfortunately, the flight is short-lived and the second crash is not nearly as forgiving. You find the quattrel dead on impact and there's nothing more to do except harvest the machine for parts. 5 collective gold. Wow. I'm going to put all this money into Alana because Alana has the most gold right now, and so is the closest to actually being able to afford an enhancement point.
Your vision shifts and blurs around you. Nightmarish wailing pierces your ears. You feel your extremities stretching out, as if the universe is trying to tear you apart. And then it stops. You open your eyes to see your feet are on solid ground, but around you whirls strange elemental energies, fire mixing with ice in torrential power. You catch your breath and glance back, relieved to see a void of darkness similar to the one that brought you to this place. The relief is short-lived, however.
Okay, take only long rests or looted chest. Let's take only long rests. That will give us another one of these. In fact, is anyone almost at... No one's almost at point. Blunder, take only short rest. Sure, that works. And down here, kill 5 or more monsters. It's possible. Especially with the piercing bow blast. I say piercing bow because obviously it's the bow that allows the piercing, but really it's fire orbs we're using.
A booming voice fills the crackling air. Who are you to slay my servants and invade my realm? This affront will not go unpunished.
Alright.
Before you, the energies in the air begin to form vague demonic shapes. To go deeper into this unearthly place, you must fight your way through.
Sure. It looks like there's going to be quite the fight. So we've got a corridor which is going to lead then into like the final chamber. We're going to start off frost armor and fire orbs. That's going to pierce through this, and damage you. I think we will do opposing strike and backup ammunition as we often do with the Crag Heart. And that means choices over here. If we go for single out, just to get that actually on the go, means we're gonna end up... Ooh, we could use the swift bow. So hoping he moves forwards and attacks our Crag Heart. The swift bow will give us a decent bit of damage, because that's going to be 3, 4, 5 because of single out. And then next turn we can like properly muller him. Let's have a look for any hazardous terrain or anything. It doesn't look like there's any. So this area should be generally okay. Purposefully moving slowly with our scoundrel. Who'd have thought? Okay, flame demons are creating traps. So, power, pierce, advantage. That's pretty solid, that is. And we could actually just walk on up and get the gold, but it's probably not worth it. Let's come over this way so we're in a better position for the next turn. Backup ammunition. And opposing strike. Earth Demon's going to come in. Oh, he's actually attacking at range. Okay, not exactly what I hoped for. This should be in range. Yes, it is. So we'll do single out first. Then we'll get a swift bow on him. That's poison. And +1, he's dead. Great. Good start. We'll use the minor stamina potion straight away to get swift bow back. Not a bad first turn. If we duelist advance and open wound, that's potentially moving 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and attack. Potentially. Over here, I think we're just going to move in a little bit slower. So, Icy Blast to move. And I would love to use Flame Strike, but nothing's going to be in range. So maybe Freezing Nova just to attack. And over here, again, we want to move quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Massive Boulder and... I really wish I knew what was coming in the next room. Really, really. Let's go for Sentient Growth. It's got a decent range. We can make it work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, this is going to be kind of nasty. That Sun Demon. Move 1, attack 3. So he's not going to make it... Well, he's not going to make it to the door. Flame Demons at the back. Attack 3, target everything nearby. And if Frost is high, they'll suffer damage, which is potentially a good thing we could do. And you guys, you're going to move 1 and attack 3. So they're both going to come towards the door. You know what? Staying where we are is actually the sensible move in this situation. Yeah, let's do it like this. So move in, get that, and we'll just skip the attack. Bagheart. We could actually get Massive Boulder off. 1, 2, 3. If we could get in a little bit closer. Range 3. We're just not quite going to be close enough. And we don't have any boots. So let's do it this way. We'll move in using Massive Boulder. And then we'll attack them with the Sentient Growth. That's alright. Decent spot of damage. Alright, next turn. Rumbling Advance will get us moving in next to these guys, and then... Ooh, actually no. Let's Blunt Force in so we get the extra Retaliate. And then we want probably Crater. Because we can do that first. Over here. If we move slower, we can move in once. No, Open Wound isn't going to work, but Flanking Strike would. Or we could just Throwing Knives to attack 2 of them. Special Mixture, Flanking Strike. That's what we're doing, so we're moving slightly after the Cragheart. Unfortunately, we can't really Flame Strike the way I would want. We can move 2 and then get the Retaliator, though. If we go 1, 2... So Hardened Spikes is what we're going to be doing, and we'll use Cold Fire to move in. So we're going to get massive Retaliate going on in here. This is going to be very interesting. Flame Demons attacking at range. These guys are attacking at range. These guys are not attacking at range. That is a long-range attack. It really is. Okay, step in. In fact, let's get the Crater going first. Really solid damage there. Move and retaliate. I really want to move into that space, but we can't quite. I've gonna mess this up. So if that's not going to be possible, we'll have to do the cold fire with the extra damage, yeah, and try and make that work. Well, these guys are going to die when they attack, assuming they're not already dead. This one, I think, will be dead. This is such a big hit. Oh, that's painful. That's really painful. Let's lose Avalanche. That's fine. All right. So we're going to want throwing knives and maybe Thief Snack to move. Rumbling Advance will let us do damage directly through what's going on there. Or we can Dirt Tornado. Yeah, Rumbling Advance and Dirt Tornado. So we'll move forwards to do some damage and then try and get them muddled. It's going to have to be these two over here. We'll just keep doing what damage we can. Target all allies within range. Yeesh. Luckily, most of our damage on everything else is going to be happening after. And what are you doing? You're attacking in a nice area of effect. Of course you are. Oh, actually, no. That's only if there's fire available. You turn it into an area of effect. So, it's just attacking 3 at range 3. But they're not moving. So if we get right next to them, that will reduce the advantage. We'll hope that this does something. Okay. It's a start. Guaranteed damage. And we'll get a muddle on all of them. No damage, unfortunately. Too much shielding. Okay, we can actually jump right through and then get a ranged attack on this guy over here. I like the feel of that. Because attack 3, if we roll any damage... Yeah, like +2 damage. Right there. Oh, yeah. It's a little painful, but it's fine. Okay. Trix's Reversal and Swift Bow. We can't quite move next to this guy and Trix's Reversal him. I mean, it is burning a card if we do that, but it's not a terrible plan. Yeah, you're going to need to do a short rest over here. Sure, we'll lose cold fire. We can always get it back later. We'll get freezing Nova out. That will immobilize these guys. And Flame Strike would let us just keep attacking. So what are we going to do over here? Rock Tunnel will let us move in. Heaving Swing. So we'll swing around this side. That hazardous terrain is going to cause us a little bit of damage, but this is a sensible move. Oh, it's going quickly. I guess we're not going round there. Ah. Little bit of damage. Little bit of damage. Seeing as we can't go anywhere, let's just use Trickster's Reversal for what it is. And we'll heal up that little bit of damage that we've taken. Oh, we can use Flame Strike to get a wound on this guy. Amazing. That is exactly what I want. So he'll die on his next turn. And that gives us a path through. This one is going to be annoying because, you know, we're going to have to deal with him. But let's actually step back a little bit. Move 1, attack 3. And muddles himself. Oh, if it's dark. Yeah, let's step back out of the range of the attack. Oh, we could actually use Heaving Swing to push it back, so it's not going to get to do anything. Although then we lose the Retaliate on it. But, oh no, it's going to move 1 anyway, so pushing it 1 isn't really going to help. Get a poison on it. It's flying, so pushing it onto the trap isn't really going to cause any damage. Let's just move through to here. Again, it makes little difference because the Sun Demon is still going to step in and do some stabbity. Ooh. Trickster's Reversal. Okay, you've got to take a long rest, Alana, so let's get you doing that. I would like to get any form of attack on the Sun Demon. So Frost Armor works quite nicely. We could use Reviving Ether to move through 1, 2, 3, 4. And over here, you're going to have to take a short rest. Lose Heaving Swing. Rumbling Advance will do 1 guaranteed damage as we move. And then something else to just attack. Maybe Sentient Growth. Flame Demon's moving fast, so he's going to die right at the start. That's what I wanted. Oh, he's so dead. Okay, if we are just... Oh, it's such a shame about that trap there. I'm going to have to use Thief's Knack to get them disarmed. Still, at least we can jump past and shoot back. Ooh, I like that. Well, maybe we should just move 1. No, we'll kill it with Sentient Growth. But now there's less urgency to fight it. We're going to drink the healing potion because with only taking short rests, that's going to be problematic for us. And here's the long rest over on this side, and we will lose... I think we're going to lose Trickster's Reversal. No, we'll lose Flanking Strike because Trickster's Reversal, if we come up against something that's super armoured, it's going to be really handy. Okay, we want to get rid of one of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move. And then Thief Snack. We'll get that disarmed. So these two will just get us next to the door. And this will get us to the other side of the door, with Dirt Tornado moving and Rock Tunnel being wasted. So hop on in. Get that trap disarmed. Extra experience. Scooch on through. And in we go. And there's no adjacent obstacles for us to destroy. Right, I think we're ready to push in. Swift bow isn't really going to help us. Ooh, you know what we could do? We could special mixture and then duelist advance. Maybe not in that order. We want to have a long rest over here, and I think. Let's go for Blunt Force and Massive Boulder and hope that there's something in range for us to fling that boulder at. So open the door. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff in here. So what are we doing? These are just attacking in a line. These are moving and attacking in an area, so that's definitely going to hit us. Move 2 and that, yeah. The Sun Demon is going to move 1, attack 4, range 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it might actually be better for us to back up, but I don't think we can really afford to. One, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to be in range of these 3 no matter what we do. There is a chest over at the back as well. That I kind of feel like we're going to want to push towards. It's a real shame these guys aren't standing next to each other. I should have gone for Crater rather than Massive Boulder. It would have been a better initial choice. Okay, well, at least if we step in closer, this guy's going to get retaliate damage. Oh, we can only hit one of them. Alright. Yeah, let's start by focusing on you. Oh, nice. Yeah, we've run out of backup ammunition. Oh, we could actually... get in for one of these. It's going to be risky, but Skip the poison ability. We'll hop over this with Duelist Advance. Because this guy singled out. It's going to keep the focus split between them. That is quite painful. That is really painful. Did I mention really, really painful? Okay, let's lose hardened spikes. Trickster's Reversal and Swift Bow, I think. And we're going to need to take a long rest in a bit, so we're not in a great place for that. It might be a good time for us to do Icy Blast. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that'll get both of them. And then something to move us in closer. Reviving Ether. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we can hop over and start helping out with this maybe. It's going to be a short rest for the Crack Heart. Rumbling Advance will heal us quite significantly as well. And we could use Crater to do 3 damage to this one and 2 damage to this one. Although, I'd like to use Crater over on these guys. So... let's go Rumbling Advance and Massive Boulder. For the moment. That'll let us heal up and it'll let us move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we could do Crater Jumping. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Consume any element to infuse light. Wow. And we're going to generate Frost with Icy Blast, so these guys are going to take some damage. That's really cool. Swift Bow. That is not a good amount of damage. So what are you doing? You're attacking 3 all adjacent enemies. We're not adjacent. You're going to move to attack 4, range 3. Yeah, so... definitely avoid that damage. No, we are healing. Got to stay focused. One, 2, 3, 4. Don't care. Trickster's Reversal. You know what? Let's get an advantage on this. It's nice, solid damage. And we can come through over here. They're not going to be in range. You can take a long rest. I don't like it, but you can do it. I would love to be able to do a Flame Strike, but that's not going to happen this turn, so let's Frost Armor and Freezing Nova. If we use Sentient Growth to move in. Actually, we could Crater to kill this guy this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and land. No, we would need Earth Element to be out. So we need something that's going to generate Earth. Well, hopefully these guys will generate Earth this turn. So we'll use Sentient Growth to move in, and we'll use Dirt Tornado to actually attack, or maybe Blunt Force to attack. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to heal everything in range. This guy's going to move and attack at range. No one's generating Earth for us. Damn it. I mean, it's only one of them healed, but it's still annoying. Flame Demon doesn't care about ice being around. But it would still be a good time for us to burn this so that we can cycle our cards faster. You know what, let's keep the focus on. Damn it. You're safe, so I don't need to worry about you. Flame Demon is going to move 3. 1, 2, 3, let's say, and then yeah. So we can actually come in like this. Right, skip the healing, confirm the attack. Nothing. Blunt Force would be a decent hit on him, but it will burn another card. Ooh, that would have actually killed him if we'd burnt it. That's okay. This is why we have armor. Fire element's been created. Okay, I'll take 1 damage. And there is the long rest. Okay, we're gonna lose Thief Snack, I think, because there's no real traps in here. Okay. Open Wound will get this guy killed. We've still got Single Out, so we could also Duelist Advance, move up to this guy and attack him for 5, and that would only take 2 damage from us. And we could Throwing Knives both of them, which is a pretty nice combination. In here, we're going to go for a short rest. Sure, we'll lose Freezing Nova. We're going to get Frost Armor and Flame Strike so we can get a wound on someone, maybe you. And up here, we're going to be moving slowly. Crater and Dirt Tornado. Yeah, we need to get that Sun Demon killed sharpish. Gonna take a little bit of damage. But that's you dead. And let's push on towards... no, don't do it as the loot action. Let's do it as the move action onto here. Now, obviously, I couldn't use Duelist Advance and Throwing Knives, so I messed that up. But we are going to get a wound on this guy. We could actually step away first. Just to make it slightly more likely it's going to work. There we go. It's going to die on his turn. That's exactly what we needed. Oh, we got lucky. We got very lucky. Flame Demon ain't got nothing on us. Okay, what are you guys actually going to do? You're going to move 1, then attack 3. So we could... do 1 damage, hop on up here, and then Dirt Tornado this guy to muddle him for next turn. I mean, it's only going to do 1 damage to him, but it is still doing damage. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, let's get to here. And yeah, we'll get the muddle on there. No damage, but it's going to help out a little bit. Okay, move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will get the treasure chest. And swift bow. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it needs to be range 4, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, whatever attack we would want to do would need to be range 4. That's okay. We'll do the killing with other people. This is going to have to be a short rest, and then we're going to need Frost Armor and Reviving Ether. So we'll burn Frost Armor and then we'll burn Reviving Ether in that order. You're going to have to be a short rest. We can use Rumbling Advance to do 1 more damage to you. If we like step to here. And then Massive Boulder to get some damage in. That Flame Demon is moving fast. Let's get the chest. I'd love to pick it up on the way through, but we can't do that. Ooh, it is just in range. It is range 4. I misread that. Oh, great. Well, it's going to be sketchy, but no. Got nothing. What do we get? Steel Ring Design. That's a small item. Burn it. And burn it. So we'll be able to do fire orbs next time. I will take the 1 damage. You will not suffer retaliate damage because that was a ranged attack. Well, that's no good. So many elements. I'm going to max out the damage we can do on you. Aw. Disappointing. Painful. Frost armor, though. This is why we have the frost armor. Okay, Trix's reversal special mixture. We'll be able to poison this guy and just, like, stab him. I need to move 2. So hardened spikes will move 3 and allow us to shield. Fire orbs will get all of them targeted. And up here, we'll just go blunt force and sentient grace. The flame demon itself is actually going to die this turn if we don't use the ice. Oh, and it's going to attack first. So, I don't know. Tough call. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's just get it gone. Because we can't do anything from over this side of the little lava pit. So we may as well try and do what we can. Even if it's nothing. I'm pretty convinced you're gonna kill all 3 of them, but I would like to get some healing in as well. You know what? Let's do it like this. Move up. This guy is just in range. Tiny bit of damage. It's still damage. Okay, it's all on you. 1, 2, 3. You can survive that. You don't need the shield. So leave the ice to kill this. Because you don't have your piercing bow anymore. These are not the rolls we need. Okay, well, we could have used the ice. Yeah, frost armor. Definitely. Okay, you gotta have a long rest so you get your perk point. I've got to get you to kill one of these. So flame strike and icy blast, I think. You're going to have to take a short rest. Short losing rumbling advance. We can get you to throw a massive boulder though. So if we go blunt force, massive boulder, you could do 1 damage to one of these. Please don't kill it. Oh well. Accidentally killed it. Get the gold. We have to just hope that we can do it with the Spellweaver then before he heals up. That's not going to do it. So yeah, he's going to heal up for 3. I really want to get the Spellweaver one more kill. Okay, knowing that we've got to get past this guy, we'll keep Duelist's Advance. That'll let us move 3 and stab. Actually, 1, 2, 3. We can special mixture and open wound, so we can lose throwing knives. Okay, special mixture, open wound. Over here, freezing over cold fire, and you're gonna have to take a short rest. We'll use blunt force. So you're going to be moving super slow. Worst case scenario, you finish it off. He's going to try and heal up. That's annoying. Yeah, we're not quite going to get that speed. We're not quite going to get that speed. I mean, we could cold fire him. But because we're immobilized, we can't get next to him. Ah, and we rolled a ×0 anyway. I guess you can't quite get everything you want. This, hop over, get the poison on him. Still, it's not bad. We've managed to get the other 2 perk points. And we did get the chest from this. So who would have thought? Trip to the elemental plane of power went actually okay. We can move in order to get... No, we can't because we've got ourselves immobilized. Well, let's skip the attack. Skip the move. Just finish up where we are.
As the final demon in sight screams and dissipates into the wind, you fall to your knees, thankful that the assault has stopped. Very interesting. The voice appears deep inside your head, clawing at your brain with its words. You interlopers are unexpectedly powerful. I could certainly use your expertise to find something in your own plane.
Oh, really?
The red rock below you rumbles and cracks, and a fiery fissure opens at your feet. I open my realm to you. Come, let me speak to you face to face.
Feels like a bit of a trap.
Having already made one leap of faith this day, you decide there's no harm in making another. The heat grows more intense as you descend, and scalding air billows up from below, slowing your fall. You land quite safely in what appears to be an underground temple. Before you stands a monstrous creature, horned and terrifying, holding a trident and standing on 2 hooved legs. The voice still resonates from inside your head. Brave and foolish. You should serve me well. There is an artifact of great power located in a forgotten temple along the Serpent's Kiss River. You can retrieve it for me, or you can die here and now.
I think we'll agree to help out. So we got new perk point for the Scoundrel and one for the Cragheart. That's not going to be enough for us to actually get perk, but it's moving us closer. And 8 XP. So, ooh, the Infernal Throne. And the Temple of the Elements, which actually looks like it's locked. We do have 2 level ups to do over here. Oh, geez. Kill the Prime Demon. He's got 30... I mean, this is kind of like the Colourless. Immune to so many things. So maybe we won't go and do that. We've got 75 gold with Alana. Let's do our level ups for Blunder and Syntha quickly. Ah, we need to go back to town in order to do that. Fine, we will return to Gloomhaven. Seems like the sensible choice. Okay, so the Cragheart has reached level 4. Rock Slide. Create 3 single hex obstacles. Allies and enemies adjacent suffer 2 damage. That's fixed damage. That's really good. It is only 2 damage, but for things like the Flame Demons, that's... And it doesn't get burned. And it's 3 obstacles, so you can, like, pop quite a few. That's... Yeah, I like that. Or we've got Kinetic Assault. Move and attack on the top. Another nice card. I think we're going to go for Rock Slide. And I think I'm going to swap something out so we can take Rock Slide. What would we lose? Possibly Rock Tunnel. No, let's lose Avalanche. We'll keep Rock Tunnel. Eventually, I'd like to swap Rock Tunnel for like the Explosive Punch, but that's good as it is. Ooh, do we want to ignore negative item effects as well, or just start making things better for ourselves? We'd want to then swap leather armor over for something bigger. If we did that. Let's get Verdant for now. Start getting some more earth elements in there. Okay, Syntha, how are you doing? Spirit of Doom. Curse, and it burns the card. Or Consume Dark and kill one normal target instead. Okay. Or heal an ally for either half or its full hit points. Interesting one. Or Forked Beam. Attack 2, target 2, which can be enhanced. Okay, Forked Beam seems kind of interesting. Yeah, let's take Forked Beam. So if we were going to include Forked Beam, what would we get rid of? It's attack 2, range 3, target 2 with a move on the bottom. So we could swap out... We've already got rid of Mana Bolt. Maybe Hardened Spikes. Yeah, let's do that. Down here, we've got the Cinder, we've got the Freeze. I quite like the idea of getting a Lacerate in there. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're going to swap our team over for the other team. I want to have a look at the steel ring just before we finish up, though. So, steel ring. When damaged by an attack, gain shield 4. What? That is incredible. So, hypothetically, like you can only have one steel ring, sure, but you could have like the cloak of pockets, which allows you to carry 2 additional items like that. So you could have like the ring of skulls, the steel ring, and potions, and then the necklace allows you to refresh your items. There's a lot of potential awesomeness to go there. A lot. And we've got enough for Alana to potentially get something enchanted. I think I'll hold off just for now. Enhancing special mixture with Bless could be very cool. Or, well, yeah. Thing is, with Swift Bow, I do like the idea of it doing like disarm or wound or something like that, but I get the feeling there's going to be better cards that we pull out. Duelist Advance would be another really good choice. We'll give it a good thought. We'll give it a good thought. But we are out of time for today, so thank you very much for coming along, everyone. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.